How's everybody doing? My name's Mike from rootscaninetraining.com. This video is the second session of intro to prong collars, and what you're looking at is this dog is his very first time on my property. This is my first session with him, and this is how I would introduce a prong collar to a dog that's never worn one. So if you look at the dog, he just thinks that the leash means he can just pull me in any direction that he pleases. So the first thing I'm going to start doing is just walking in the opposite direction of the dog, getting the dog to come towards me. So the goal for this is we just want the dog to listen to the leash pressure rather than thinking leash goes on, I get to walk in front of the person, I don't have to follow them, I don't even have to listen to them. If I just pull enough in the direction I want to go, I get to go that way. So what I'm doing is teaching the dog, no, I want you to listen to the prong collar, to the pressure. So when you feel this pressure, that means come towards me. So with the dog's constantly going to be looking more at the handler when you start introducing the prong collar to the dog, because the dog can't simply just walk in any direction. So I'm just going in the opposite direction of the dog, just kind of leaning back, just giving a little pressure, and when he listens, I'm saying good boy as soon as he listens. So as soon as he turns from the direction that he was going and he listens to the leash, it's good boy. So now you can see the dog is, after less than 10 minutes, the dog is already listening to the leash. He's not going to the very end of the leash like he was before. He's stopping before he gets to the end of the leash, which is huge. This is very important. It's important to recognize and tell the dog that he's doing good when he's doing this. So the whole time when he's turning around and I'm not using pressure on the leash, I'm just saying, good boy. I'm giving him a lot of praise. So he knows that you're on the right track. You're doing what I want you to do. So it's very simple. Again, we're just going in the opposite direction of the dog, just putting a little pressure on him, and then when he comes our way, the pressure is relieved. So the dog starts to understand, okay, if I listen to the pressure, that's how I remove that discomfort. Okay? So now, after this has maybe been 15 minutes, and this is a 15-20 minute session altogether, and I think this has been about 15 minutes here, and the dog is now already starting to understand heel, and he's definitely understanding the pressure on the leash, and this is even farther than I was expecting to take the dog in the first 15-20 minute session. So now the dog's actually calmed down. He's in a new place, so he was very excited at first, running around back and forth on my property at the end of the leash. He's running around back and forth, just checking stuff out. He wants to pee on everything, and so I didn't let him do that, and I just did the training session with him. I let him go to the bathroom, did the training session, and 15-20 minutes, the dog is already submitting to the exercise. He's like, okay, I'll walk by your side. That's where you want me to be. Well, that sounds good if I don't have to feel that pressure. And so now it's a communication tool. So now when I give the dog pressure, I'm saying you're doing something I didn't want you to do, or you're going in the wrong direction. So this way, this will actually stop a lot of bad behavior from your dog. So it's very important to do the heel training session. But again, this is way before heel. This is just getting the dog to understand what the prong collar means, what pressure means to the dog. So train your dogs every day. If you want them to heel and you're having trouble, you can try this method, and it works for me every time. So I'm sure you'll have some good luck with it. And again, just look in this 15-20 minute session that I edited down to 5 minutes. The dog he's already doing exactly what I want him to do. So chances are, if your dog's not doing what you want him to do, you're just not communicating it in the proper way for them to understand and respect you. Okay, guys, I think that's going to be it. My name's Mike from Roots Canine Training. Keep training your dogs.